This is Shannon Balenciaga with Culture Couture Podcast. I want to give an in-depth, stern review of Wicked. You guys, I have gone to see it twice, and I had the privilege of watching it at home on the computer. So let's get into it. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I sit and bawled every single time because this movie hits a chord inside of me and millions of other people. Let's get into it. When I first watched it at the previews, I thought the opening scene with Ariana Grande should have been filmed last because I felt that scene was the weakest scene that she was in. Her nerves of doing it for the first time, it just wasn't powerful as I know that the other scenes were. But rewatching it again changed my view on that. She did a phenomenal job. The songs, the music, everything was phenomenal. This is how a musical should have been done. This movie shows us too how you could be friends with somebody one moment and you really wasn't friends with them and you could have despised them, and you could be the one that light the torch just for your own aspirations and own selfishness, that you will let somebody that you know that is innocent burn at the stake. And that's what we see with Efraba and Glenda. I had a problem and then I liked the scene. The first problem when the scene starts where Efraba, her mother, a black woman, was a whore, a harlot, a slut. And that's what society sees black women as. I don't think that she should have been black or she should have been somebody else, but I know why they made her black, because Effie was black. But take notes from Cinderella with Whitney Houston them. You don't need to have the same race playing the same character. Yeah, we need to move past it. But I didn't really like that because I knew it was a little deeper than that. And I don't think nobody realized that because y'all don't have black people behind the scenes to tell you guys this on these sets. Did y'all clock that the wizard, if you go listen to his voice and see his silhouette, the wizard was sleeping with her mother. The wizard gave her the green potion to cause her to be born green. And after rewatching it the second time at the movies tonight, to know that that's her father. When they went to see the wizard and he got in his little sandbox, he picked up a little house with children, and then he stated he wanted children. And he knew that Efraba was his child. And he wanted to give her all of that. He created her, so he wanted her to take over the business. It's so funny how the bears and the animals were taking care of everything, but then the wizard, you want to get rid of them. Like, make it make sense. And it speaks to us as a society how we want to get rid of other individuals that are so-called different than the norm. It's no different than getting rid of the black people in America or around the world with slavery. There's no different than the Holocaust. There's no different than the gays. It's no different than the trans. It's no different than any group of people throughout history. It's the same. You see it. Mean Girls. I instantly was like, this is Mean Girls with the screen split up. It just gave me Mean Girls, and I appreciate that instantly. It just added another nostalgia to the movie. Mean Girls syndrome. Told y'all this Mean Girls. With her giving something that she felt ugly away to somebody. Y'all, let this be a lesson to you guys that someone's trash may be someone else's treasure. Dare I say it, I think Glenda's going to be envious of Efraba of the hat that she gave away, and she's going to want it back.